Guys, welcome back to another video. Today in this video I'm going to flash the MIUI Hellas ROM for Redmi 7, which is MIUI 12 actually. And you guys already know on China MIUI 12 already released for Redmi 7, which is a stable version MIUI 12.0.1, and I already provided the EU ROM video, and now I'm doing the MIUI Hellas ROM. So let's get it started from the installation. Now reboot your device and press and hold power up button. Recovery. So you guys already know what we are gonna do. So it's already decrypted, and just go to wipe option, and as we always do, just select Dalvik data cache system and vendor, then swipe to wipe. When you're done, just go here, format data, and remember one thing: if I don't do format data, there is no problem, because I am flashing the same vendor with same Android version, which is Android 10, and I am moving from Android 10 to Android 10. And if you are coming from Android 10 to 10, then there is no problem. If you have the same Android version, you are flashing the ROM, then you don't need to format data. And I am showing you guys, and if you guys want to format data, there is no problem. And if you face any boot loop issue, then do format, your device will boot, no problem. And of course, if you are flashing same Android version, then there is no problem if you format data or not. No, it's not a big problem. So just navigate to the folder where you have stored your ROM file. So I have mine here, so you guys can see Xiaomi.EU and another one Xiaomi MIUI Hellas. So I already provided the Xiaomi.EU, and I think MIUI Hellas will be more smooth. And one important thing is that MIUI Hellas is also based on Xiaomi.EU. So let's check out. After completing setup, I'll show you guys, provide a review. So now select the file, which MIUI Hellas, and flash. And remember one thing: if you want to boot your Android 9, Android 10 EU ROM or MIUI Hellas ROM, then you guys must flash Magisk. If you don't flash Magisk, your ROM will not boot. So remember that important thing: when you are flashing EU ROM or MIUI Hellas ROM, just flash Magisk after ROM. Magisk is mandatory here. So you guys can see flash almost done. Yes, finally flash is done. So after completing setup, I will talk about the performance in this video later, about performance, about gaming, and the smoothness, and how can we use in it is suitable for day-to-day use or not. I will discuss everything on later in this video, so don't skip the video, watch till the end. And remember one thing: when your ROM has been flashed, just flash Magisk. You guys can see here the very latest Magisk 21.4 version. So here is the very latest Magisk version. You guys can see 21.4. Just select the Magisk and swipe to flash, and I will drop the link in description of both files, no problem. And when it gets done, just reboot system and your device will boot in ROM. It will be ready for the first boot. So Magisk Plus done. Just click on reboot system and wait until it boots up. So you guys can see XTRV logo and the animation you guys can see here. So our device is booting, no issues on that. So now let's get started review with the camera. So you guys can see the camera interface and HDR you guys can enable, and this is dynamic shots and AI, everything just working pretty much fine. And finally we have the MIUI 12 camera on MIUI Hellas on portrait shots and photo more, everything is just working pretty much fine, no problem on that. So and on video section you guys can see, you guys can choose 1080p on 60 fps, so no issues on that. And you guys can see I am using one Gcam here, and it's working pretty much fine without any issue. And just download Gcam and install, and when you guys are watching that video, just wait for the next video, and after that video you guys will get that Gcam video, no problem. And let me start from the setting and let me show you. So you guys can see here, this is MIUI Hellas version, which is Xiaomi MIUI.0, and of course it's an unstable version. So all information is here. You guys can see the kernel version, and which is latest actually. You guys can see under security patch level, and which is from the which is 1 month ago older. You guys can see it's from the January. So now let me show you on SIM settings. You guys will get that 3 settings on preferred network type. And connection sharing, you guys, we have all the previous features, nothing new here. And lock screen, you guys already know every feature which we have here. And display, finally we have dark mode 3.0 version, and which is working really fine. You guys can enable dark mode on every third-party application if you want to. So finally we have that option. And reading mode, color scheme, you guys already know everything is just working pretty much fine. And you guys can change the color of your display according to your taste. So now sound and vibration, just the same like as before. We have used so many port ROM, so you guys already know that features. And notifications, just the same like as before. And home screen setting, we have two mode, and classic and with app drawer. If you guys want to use app drawer, then just select this one, and don't like, then use classic. And swipe up on the home screen, so if you swipe up, if you don't want anything, just set it none. And you guys can lock the home screen layout, and you guys can adjust the icon size. And search provider, you guys can change Google or default. And one thing is there, horizontally or vertically, you guys can change that. In recent menu, how you want that. So if we select that one, it will work like this, and it is working pretty much fine, no problem on that. And memory status, everything is just working fine. And on wallpaper section, you guys already know we have super wallpapers. So many super wallpapers are there, but I recommend you guys, please don't use geometry because it will slow down your device. So don't use geometry. Without geometry, you guys can use the other ones. And so many default wallpapers are there, system wallpapers, you guys can say. And fingerprint is working pretty much fine, and it's faster, and face unlock also working faster. I tested, no problem, you guys can use. And I'm not showing you guys right now. And privacy protection, the feature like as before, not updated, but on next update everything will be changed here. And battery and performance, finally I can say you guys clearly because I perfectly that didn't drain the battery, because I could not use it perfectly. But I can assure you guys, the battery backup will be great and it's really better than the. So after completing setup, I am back with the review. So you guys already watched the installation process of MIUI Hellas. You guys can see this is MIUI Hellas ROM, and which is actually based on Xiaomi.EU ROM, and this is a redefined, it's a redefined ROM, so you guys can get a smoother experience, and it's smoother than Xiaomi.EU ROM. So you guys can choose that ROM against the EU ROM, so that's gonna be perfect over the EU. Because you guys can see, yeah, its fluidity is perfect and better than EU, though it's an EU build over MIUI Hellas. So actually it's based on EU ROM, and every files and everything's inside of that ROM actually from so if you guys are thinking of flashing EU ROM, then I will recommend you guys to use that ROM, flash that one over the EU ROM. That will be better. And let me show you some things which we already know maybe, and which we should know. You guys can see the images, and one important thing I told you guys, when you are flashing that ROM, after flashing ROM, you guys need to flash Magisk. You guys can see basic integrity and CTS profile, both are true, so no issues on that. And you guys can see safety net is passed, so you guys can use any application, no problem. And you guys can see I'm using here the very latest Magix, which is 21.4 version, and I will drop the link of that Magix in description, and you guys can use any modules from there. My device is not connected to Wi-Fi right now, so that's why I can show you guys. And finally I will talk about the gaming performance. And you guys know MIUI is not good for gaming, and even though you guys want to play game on that ROM, you guys can play game, right? Call of Duty or PUBG on low graphics settings, you guys can play. And if you have any module, then you guys can easily play games on that, because we have Android 10 now, so performance is a bit better than the earlier Android 9 version, so you guys can play games, no problem. And lower games like lower than PUBG or Call of Duty, you guys can easily play any games, no problem on that. So that's the final verdict, and this ROM is really good and better than the EU. So you guys can see that the fluidity and the smoothness is really better than the other ROMs, other MIUI we have already, MIUI 12 ROM. It's really important to know that the ROM, how much it can perform. So I recommend you guys, if you guys are thinking of flashing the EU ROM, then please don't flash that one, please try this one first, and this would be a good choice for you guys. And hope you guys like that video. If you guys really like, then to subscribe and hit the bell icon, and your one like motivates a lot, so I requesting you guys to hit the like button. So thank you for watching.